What's up, y'all? I'm tired. Today we're gonna be sitting here discussing the 3 things I wish I'd have known as a videographer when I first started. So let me get cleaned up. So fun fact, I still haven't cleaned up yet. We're gonna be talking about this in the living room. But fun fact, on the GH5, I have an SD card in there. Now I was recording a workout that you guys saw for about 40 something minutes. Came back over here and it had you know what I'm saying, stop recording. Now I don't know if it's because technically I was recording in vlog 10-bit. The SD card I have in there is technically not 150 megabits per second for the right speed. But it's got like a lot of storage, and technically I never really had to record. Well, I've never recorded anything in vlog for that long, so that probably could be a 2 more data. I don't know. Something to think about though. Other than that though, let's go. All right. First things first. Well, first thing rather. The first thing I wish I'd have knew when I first started being a videographer is to charge your worth. If you charge your worth, when you do certain things, you do certain work, you would never feel like you got cheated. Like, that's a really big thing. Like, that's the first part, or part A rather, or sub point A to the main point. Sub point A is to be, you would never feel cheated if you actually charge what you're supposed to charge. So if you know the work is like really like $1,000 job, but you're so thirsty to get the client, you end up charging like $300 for it, your work is gonna kind of reflect that, because instead of you actually being confident in your pricing, you were too scared. Now you sit there and gave a client a 70% discount, all because you was too afraid to charge what you think was actually worth. Sub point A. Now, that moves us on to sub point B. You can actually lose a client from being too cheap. And then you're like, what? Hear me out. So let's say you actually dealing with a client that actually, you know, trying to spend a little bread with you. They are, you know what I'm saying, they work like in a corporate America type of thing. They need like a really good social media video, and they want to take the numbers back to the higher ups and show them like what type of budget they need to get this done. Okay, they get your numbers, you tell them for a social media video, we'll just say you charge them something ridiculous like $100, some just like too low. They take the numbers back to their boss and they're like, well, dude, who did you go to because this person is too cheap? You have to look at that, right? If you're sitting here saying that your quality is only worth $100, why would I want to work with you? If I'm a business person, I'm a corporate person, I know I have to spend a little bit more money for quality. So to do that, I already know what kind of budget I already see myself in. So if I sit here saying like, yo, probably for a good social media video from a professional, the budget is probably gonna range somewhere between, I don't know, we say $500 to $1,000. And then you like, oh yeah, I'm only charging $100, I'm not gonna go with you, because obviously you don't know what you're doing. Now, the case could be you actually know exactly what you're doing, but the point is, people will turn you down if they feel your stuff is too cheap. Think about this all the time. When you buy cell phones, especially cell phones, most people sit there and get like an iPhone Max, or just like the most expensive thing, the S20 Ultra and the S20 Plus is just as good. Just like those extra key features, they'll spend more just to say like they got it. People would sit there and spend whatever money they have to do to get what they want. You just have to provide them what they want, and then don't be afraid to price them what you want. It's the same thing, man. Do not be afraid to charge what you're worth. That's really, really important. First thing, it records out. Fun fact, I've actually lost a client for being too cheap. This kind of correlates with my name change as well. When I first started out on my first original YouTube channel, and that channel is still growing, actually got like over close to 5,000 subs, over 1 million views and everything. When I first started out with Sean B. Nice on that channel. Had really good SEO, and I was just like, you know, I'm starting to really take this camera thing a little bit more serious now. Let me go ahead and actually turn it into a business. And the name Sean B. Nice, it does not ring like Brookssmedia. But nonetheless though, I actually reached out to a client, you know, gave them a price, they love my work. I told them, now for this, like what I would charge for this now is probably like around $1,500 to $2,000. What I charged them back then was like $300, and it was like, your prices don't reflect your work, and I can't take these numbers back to my higher up saying this is all we gotta pay when he already had a budget of something else. Now, granted, it could have been like, well, I could have charged you more, but if I already felt my work was worth this much, how does it look like, okay, well, instead of $300, I actually meant $1,500? They've been like, what? So if I'd have charged what I wanted out the gate and been confident in my prices, just like I am confident in my work, probably wouldn't have lost that client. Moving on to point number 2, having a budget. All right. So, budget. If you look at every successful business that's out right now, whether they're small time, whether they're a corporate America business, whatever the case is, they have a budget for marketing. You are a business as well. I'm actually gonna switch mics. My wife is cooking. I wanna make sure you guys hear all this. I don't want you guys to get the skillet sizzling in the background. So let's switch mics. Roll video mic. Wireless video mic, I should say. All right, pretty sure that's better now. So, as I was saying, if you look at every successful business company, if you look at every successful business out right now, even the small businesses, mom and pop stores, whatever you look at, they have some type of marketing budget because they understand that to grow, you have to have people see your work. Same thing with billboards and advertising. That's part of a marketing budget. So you should be having some type of flyer that's floating around on Instagram on a daily basis. You should have some type of promotion going on Facebook. You should have a budget, whether it's like $5, $7, whatever the case is. But let's just do some math real quick. For example, for me, I charge $2,500 for weddings, right? But every month that I budget out marketing, we just say I spend $140 a month, right? We just say roughly $35 a week. That's $70 every 2 weeks. 70 times 2 is $140. So we just say we're consistently spending $5 a day on marketing every single day. So $140 a month. And so for $140 a month, that gets me, let's just say that gets me one client. That's $2,500. You do the math. So for $140, that got me $2,500. Or let's just say you spend less than that. Let's just say you spent $100 for the month, whatever the case is. That's still a heck of a return that you got on your investment. And that's how you want to look at your stuff, yo. Like, it's a business. So the money that you make from doing clients, you should actually be putting that back into your business. I understand that you got bills to pay and things in that case. This is why I'm telling you it's important to create an actual budget. I might be a little ashy. I ain't putting no lotion on when I got the shower. That's why I'm telling you create an actual budget though. To avoid things like that and to actually help you grow your business. Because this is going to lead us right into the next point, which is I learned from Parker from Full-Time Filmmaker. If video is king, distribution is queen. If you're not paying or pumping your work out to the proper platforms, no matter how good your videos are, nobody will see them. So moving on to number 3, which is going to be distribution. All right. Made eggs for you guys, and see, this is why I kind of hate the road video. Might be flying everywhere. Made eggs, now I got the complete breakfast. We got kale, bell pepper, sausage, and 3 boiled eggs. Nice little post-workout meal. Well, nonetheless, though, distribution is just as important because it goes with your marketing budget. You have to keep in mind, could you imagine if, let's just say, Marvel made the coldest Avengers movie ever, with the distribution company they had sucked and it just didn't go nowhere. So as we know, Endgame, we would never know because we never would have seen it. That's my point. There are a lot of talented, and even think about the people that you know who's been doing the same line of work that you do. Think about how many videographers and photographers that you know who are very skilled and very talented at what they do, but they never get their just dues, the recognition, or whatever the case is, because they never had the opportunity to have their work seen by the right people. You don't want to be like that. You don't want to be sitting here being the coldest person with a camera for nobody to ever know. How does that benefit you? It's all good. Oh, this is chicken sausage, by the way. And I'm telling you guys all these pieces, these 3 key things, hopefully to kind of put you in a better position than when I first started. So one thing I do want to touch on before, now that we covered those 3 things, the one thing I do want to touch on is the name factor. Like I told you guys in the beginning of the video, a little bit towards the middle, I told you guys I had to go from Sean B. Nice to Brookssmedia. And the reason being is because Sean B. Nice is the person that you really look for to make dope music videos, shoot a couple of maybe Instagram videos, but Brookssmedia is the person that you want to hire with the budget to do a Nike ad, to do your business, what about, about us page, to do, maybe some filmmaking work, your wedding videos. This is what Brookssmedia looks like, and that's what Sean B. Nice looked like. Even though Sean B. Nice had great SEO, if you typed in Sean Brooks or anything like that, Sean B. Nice is popping up like crazy. But from a marketing standpoint, and how I wanted my work to be viewed, how I wanted my work to be distributed, that's not the name that was, served best for me. So With those 3 things, and now, you know what I'm saying, maybe also consider your name, you're welcome. If you enjoyed the video, man, make sure you comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. Check your boy out, follow me on IG and Twitter at Brookssmedia. I think I'm gonna kind of change up how I do my intro. I love my intro now, but I feel like it's just too long to get to the video. Like I feel like from the intro, from the time my little banter and the intro start, it's like a whole minute and 30 gone. So I'm probably gonna end up changing some stuff up. But if you enjoyed the video, man, make sure you, tell me. I'm out. Deuce.